Good evening, everyone. This is Mary from goldenvisiontraining.com. Welcome to our Double Your Income Online June Google Hangout. And I hope that you have already enjoyed the summer, even though today is a little bit cool, but the summer is here. The kids are, the school ends and the summer starts officially this week. So it's going to be a very enjoyable 2 months ahead of us. Okay, so tonight's Google Hangout, we're going to cover two topics. The first one is how to build a professional looking website using Bizway. What use and you can within few hours you can build a professional looking website on Techie. And the second topic we're going to cover is 5 critical elements you should have on your website. Because sometimes I have students ask me, they've been blogging for a while, but they haven't made any money yet. So having these 5 critical elements on your website, those are crucial for you to make your website profitable. So for some reason, tonight the webcam does not work, so I don't see my how to build a customized professional looking WordPress website step by step. So I hope that you can see my screen. Okay, so let's get started. So first, you need to download the Bizway WordPress theme from Golden Vision Training Home Study Course membership site. If you are not a member, but you are our student, just send me an email and I will send the login to you. So it is on the foundation module, and then it is free for everyone who has been a paid student. So I just want to make sure that you have that screen. The screen share has worked properly, because sometimes it does not work. Okay, we're going to share this one. Okay, share. Okay, so here is goldenvisiontraining.com website. And on our website, there's a home study course tab on the menu bar. And you just click on member login. So for all our paid students, you have a free login to the basic version. Even though in the basic version, there's a lot of free gifts and then videos, articles for you to study. Okay, so here is the inside of the Double Your Income Online Blueprint membership site, and then you see that we have different modules. The first one module is foundation, and the foundation module is for all the paid students. You see that it has all the fundamentals about how to register a domain, web hosting, WordPress basics, WordPress advanced, find your niche, search engine, blogging tips, monetize your website, and then there's a lot of bonuses. Okay, so I'll click on foundation. And this is bonus folder has a premium WordPress theme and plugins. So click on themes and plugins, and then first one is Bizway. Is Bizway premium WordPress theme, and I have a developer license for this, and its value is US dollars, 59 US dollars. So here is the websites built using Bizway theme. You see that it's very pretty. So at the bottom of this post, you see there are two links. One is Bizway documents, and the second one is Bizway theme, the zip file. So what you are going to do is you're going to download both documents. The first one is the user manual and Bizway document, and the second one is the zip file. The zip file is very important. You just click on it and download on your computer, because I have already done it, so I will not do it again. So that's the step number one. And step number two, you log into your website's admin site. This time, thanks Cadence, she gave me the permission to use her website to do a demo, and her website is Angels Spa Toronto. So you see that I just before the Google Hangout, I spent about an hour. So I very quickly set up the website using Bizway, because so that was just save time. And now I can go over the major sections in details. Okay, so you have the Bizway, the zip file on your computer. The next thing that you need to do is log into the admin side of your website, and then click on Appearance. Click on Appearance, and then click on Themes. Click on Themes. And then you click on, because this is a new one, and we have the zip file. So click on Add New. Click on Add New, and then click on here, click on Browse, because you need to locate the file on your computer and then upload it. So I'm sure that you have no problem to do this, and I have already did that. I have already done that, so I'm not going to do it again. Okay, so once you upload the zip file, and then you just need to activate it. You need to activate it. If you have taken out, you will have no problem to do this. You just need to activate the plugin, activate the theme. Yeah, the internet is a little bit slow, so it takes a few more minutes. Okay, here it is. So this is the theme we just uploaded. And then you click on, there's a button like this one. And there's a button activate. So you click on activate it, and now the theme is is active now. It's a Bizway. The official name is Bizway Pro Responsive. So we have already upload the theme, and the theme is active. But then to build a website, your website, so we need to customize the Bizway theme. To customize it, you click on theme options. Click on theme options. Okay, here the fun starts. And this is where you can easily build a website that to your satisfaction. And this theme, of course, this theme is very simple and easy to use, but I do not think it fits all the business, all niches. For some niches, it works very good. For example, spa and travel, it works pretty good. So tonight because we're going to use Cadence website, Angel's Spa in Toronto, and this is the best one. I think that fits the theme very well. Okay, so we just need to go through each link one by one. And then first one, what you need to do is to create a logo for your website. And then before the seminar, before this Hangout, I just use a online free tool. I quickly create a logo for Cadence, and then you can. This is just show you what it looks like, and the logo need to be transparent. And you see here, it has the size for the logo is 255 pixel wide and 103 pixel height. But this Bizway theme is very flexible. It's not like other themes, for example, Genesis theme. So even though your logo is a little bit bigger than the maximum suitable size for the logo, it still work. So for example, the logo that I created for Cadence is a little bit longer, is a little bit wide, and a little bit the height is about 140 pixels. Is bigger than 103, but it also looks good here. So it, for some of the themes, for example, Genesis, if the size of your logo is over the maximum size, the logo will not show, but then this one, it still shows. So here's a custom logo. You just create a custom logo. You can ask a designer to create a custom logo for you, or you can use a free tool online to create a logo yourself. And later on, I'll give you the resources for you to choose the online tool. And I find that there's many free online tool for you to create your own logo, but they are free, free for you to use. If you want to download the logo, okay, so for example, you have already created a logo yourself and you like it, and if you want to download it, you have to pay the money. So it's a little bit, I was surprised because I create one for Cadence, and then when I want to download it, I thought it was free, and it asked me to pay $33. So I didn't, and I just use it because for the demo purposes, I just use a screenshot to capture this logo image, and then did a little tweak to make it so it does not look very professional, but at least she has something here just for the demo purposes. Okay, so once you have the image ready, and an image, the logo image, need to be have the logo as a transparent image. Yeah, have the logo, have your logo as a transparent image. So you upload the image file, click on upload image, and upload it. So that's it for the custom logo. And you see here, we have the logo here. And another thing is we want to do is the favicon, custom favicon. What is a favicon? Favicon is just this little tiny icon here. You see here, this is a custom, this is a favicon. Yeah, my favorite icon. So, and the funny thing is that HostGator, for since maybe a year or two ago, they started to use their logo on all the websites that has been hosted on HostGator. So if you do not have your own favicon, and then by default, HostGator's favicon is going to be shown on your website. So that is not a good thing. And so that's why, that's a compelling reason for you to create your own custom favicon. And to create your own custom favicon, the specified size is 16 pixel by 16 pixel. So that's also free tool for you to use. And I will show you later on. Once you have that favicon, you just upload it. You just upload it, and you see that the favicon, this is favicon.ico. That's the file name. It's all if you create using the online tool that I recommend, your favicon will have the same file name, favicon.ico. Okay, so you just upload your favicon and then save it. Here is the background image. You can choose to have your background image or just leave it blank, and there will be no background image. And then here is the Google tracking code. Google tracking code is, you can have the Google tracking code from Google Analytics. So before you have that tracking code, you need to create a Google Analytics account and then add your website to your Google Analytics account to obtain Google tracking code. And you can just copy paste the tracking code to here, or if you have used, if you have this WordPress SEO by Yoast, and they have a specific, it's under the general setting, and they have a field to allow you to, well, not WordPress SEO by Yoast, not this plugin, but other plugin. There are some other Google Analytics plugin that allowed you to just enter the Google Analytics, the ID, and then the plugin will generate the tracking code automatically. But in this case, because it comes with Bizway theme, so you can just simply copy paste the Google tracking code to this field. And if you don't know how to do it, you can go to my website. I think just search Google Analytics tracking code, and then you will find an article about that. I think probably next month, and then we're going to do a Google Hangout on Google Analytics. Okay, so here by default, the front page on and off. By default, the front page is on. The front page is on. It means that when people landed on your website, they will land it to your, they will see this front page instead of the blog page. Okay, so after we finish all these, and then click on Save All Changes. Save all changes. You see that is very simple and easy. And then next, let's go work on home page heading. So for the homepage heading, this is the heading, the main heading, and the subheading. So for the main heading and the subheading, so here because I did not enter any main heading and subheading for Cadence. So Cadence, once you have your main heading and the subheading, you can simply enter them into these two sections, and then they will be shown on here and here. This one, the first line is the main heading, and the second line is the subheading. And here you can either enter your address, your phone number, contact phone number, have a call to action if you have some promotions or a specific message to your target audience, you can put it in the main heading. So it's very simple and easy. And for this section, that's it. And you click on Save Changes. And let's move on to the next one, slider settings. And slider settings, I see a lot of students asking, they said that they like to have sliders. Yeah, so sliders, it's very attention grabbing, it's beautiful, but whether it will help you, that's a different story. And it depends on how you're going to use it. Okay, but let's just to have the sliders so that you will be happy with your website. Okay, so for the paid version, BizWave Pro responsive options, responsive theme, you have you have 7 actually. You have 7 slider images available. So of course you don't have to use all of them, but then it gives you many choices. You have more options. So the slider, the first you need to find a picture, the images that you want to use it as the slider images. And just to read here, set the speed of the slider in milliseconds. If you want to set the speed of slider to 8 seconds, then enter 8,000 in the field. Or if you want to set the slider speed to 2.5 seconds, then enter 2,500 in the field. So we just use the default, and then you feel free if you want to change it. And now, let's see what is the size of the image. The slider size, the size of the image, the recommended image is 970 pixels wide and 385 pixel height. And again, this is what one of the reasons that I like BizWave, because it is flexible. Because sometimes when you find some beautiful images, but the ratio, the width and the height ratio is different. It's not if you're giving 970 pixels wide and a 385 pixel height, the ratio does not work well. You have to crop it, and sometimes you may after the cropping, after you crop the image may not look good. So, and I found that the size can be very flexible. You can, for example, you can use the recommended width 970 pixel, but for the height, you can decide to use 500 pixel or 450 pixel to the level that works well with your the images that you have. So I think this is very user friendly, because the images, I found out these images from Pixabay. Pixabay is a website that has tens of thousands of images in public domains or Creative Commons license, which means that you can use these high quality images for free. This is really cool. So what I did, I just entered the keyword spa, and I found some very cool spa pictures. And for the ones, the pictures that with this water mark, Shutterstock. For the Shutterstock, those are not paid. Those are the paid images. So if you do not want to use them, you can choose these. These are the free ones, and I was amazed to see that there's some really good quality, the high quality images that we can use on Cadence website for her spa business. But however, most of the image is quite, the height is, the width and height ratio is a little bit different, would not fit well within this 970 pixel wide and then 385 pixel height. So what I did is I just use a 970 pixel wide, and for the height I give it a little bit higher. I think I used a 540 pixel height. Yeah, of course you can change that, but I think 550 pixel height just works well with the images, because otherwise it may not look that good. Okay, so first, before we upload the slider images, first you need to use a photo editing software to edit the photos, to make sure that all the pictures that you want to upload, they are of the same size. So if you have a Photoshop, you can use Photoshop, or you can simply use Paint. You can use Paint on that comes with your Microsoft Office. And it's very easy to use. You just crop it to make it the size of the requirement, 970 pixel wide, and the height, that's up to your own preferences. So once you have added all the pictures, the images, and then you want to upload them. It's very easy. Just upload them one by one. Click on find the file, click on upload. And because to save your time, I have already uploaded several images, 4 images for Cadence. Okay, and also for each image, you can also add a link. You can also add a link to each image, and then link it to your service. So for example, for Cadence, you can write your, if you have some special promotions, or if you have some special marketing messages that you want to present it to the visitors, you can write them, use the word to write them on the images, and then give it a little find out more, or shop now, or make an appointment button somewhere here. So each image become a little ad, and then you have a call to action, ask the visitors to click to book an appointment with you. So that will be more effective than simply having all these beautiful images here. So to make it better, even more effective, is to write your marketing message on each image with a call to action, and then link this to a specific landing page. So for example, I just because I just create some fake pages, so I assume that in the Angels Spa Toronto, you will have some services like facial, manicure, and massage. So I create these 3 services pages. So for example, in the spa, in the massage page, we have a massage image. In this image, so we can have something like relax, and to have a massage professional massage, and then for the first time visitors, you can get 10% off, and then book an appointment. That kind of the call to action somewhere and on the image, and then with a link, a button with call to action link, and then actually the whole picture is a link to your landing page, to your, for example, massage page. And on the massage page, what you can have the more detailed offer for this service. So to make it more, just to reiterate, to make it more effective for each slider image, you can link this slider image to a landing page. So that way that you get attention, you get more attention of your visitors. And the link, you just enter the link URL here. The link URL is your landing page. So for example, let me see here. Okay, so for example, this one is a massage, and then we can link this to a massage page. Of course, now the massage page is empty, but we just pretend there's something here. And then just click on this URL, copy, and then paste. Okay. So when people click on that second image, the massage one, and that will link people to the massage page. You can do this massage page as a landing page with offer and then call to action. Okay, so this is all for slider setting, and you see that it's very easy, very straightforward. And then next we're going to move on to homepage feature areas. So for homepage feature area, you see there are 3 featured area for you to featured area. In this area, there's 3 featured pages for you to use, and each one link to a specific page. So in this featured area, you can showcase the best, the most important content of your website. And I think what is important for Cadence, I think services for spa, what services that you offer, what coupon or promotion that you have, and of course, you want people to book an appointment. So book an appointment, this page, the services landing page, right? When you need to create a page that collects people's email address, telephone number, and then maybe you can have a calendar so they can book with you ahead of time when they need to have the service. So currently, by default, this template, it has only 3 featured pages in the featured homepage feature area. So only 3 featured pages, 3 feature column. And if you need to have more than 3, if you need 6, you can simply go back to our home study course membership site and go to the same page where you download Bizway WordPress theme. You see here, right? The same page, the same post, and I have some coding here. Here's to increase Bizway homepage feature area from 1 row to 2 row. You need to do the following. Yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but I have everything for you. So you just need to follow the instruction, but do it very carefully to insert the code into the course, the proper file, the files that it belongs to. Yeah, so I have the steps step by step the instruction, very detailed with the string with a screenshot, so you will have no problem to do it yourself, even if you don't know anything about programming. But just to make sure that you do it, you follow the instruction. If you think it is too hard for you, just ask someone, your friends or our classmates, or even me, who can help you. But before you have 6 and three is a good option for you, right? If you really need to have more, then follow the instruction to add the second row. Okay. So this featured area is also very simple. First, you need to upload an image. So the image that I upload, because just for this demo purposes, I upload this image. So I use the same image throughout the feature area. Okay. So yeah, the same thing. What you do is you find the image that you want to use, and then use the Photoshop or Paint. This is a Paint, or Paint to crop the image to 283 pixel by 149 pixel. 283 pixel wide and 149 pixel height. Yeah, so you just upload it, and then the first feature column heading. This is where it shows here. Yeah, the heading shows here. Yeah, it shows on top of this before the image, in front on top of the image. So you just type in your word, because if you do not type in your own title, by default, Bizway has its own default content there. It just kind of bogus content. So you want to enter your own featured heading. So what I have is I just assume that the Cadence wants to use services to showcase her services in the feature area. And then of course, the first feature description, you just give it a description of the description of this page, or so the description is going to be shown here. This is description. Description is going to be shown here. I enter description here, and then here is the first featured page link URL. So usually you link it to a page. You link it to a page. Your most important page. Your most important pages on your website. So for example, service, your offer, or customer testimonial, or get a quote, book an appointment, these kind of that will encourage people to take action. Okay, so that's one. And then for the second one, you do the same thing. You load an image, upload an image, and then enter your second feature column heading, then the description. And of course, don't forget about the URL. If you don't enter a URL, when the people click on the link, you will not link them to anything, right? Okay, so I think this by default is going to just link it to the home page, the front page. Okay, so after you finish all these, click on Save All Changes. Wow, we are almost half through. Okay, let's click on Do the Styling options. So for the styling options, it's very neat. You have the theme style sheet. Yeah, you see that it has different color theme. You have a different color theme, and the one that we choose is green. There's others, and you can try them to see which one you prefer. And you can, of course, you can always change them. And then if you want to, if you know a little bit about CSS code, you can do some customization here. And it's very good that you do not want to, they have this custom CSS here because you do not want to edit the source file. Because otherwise, if you edit the source file, when the developer of this Bizway theme they make some updates or have a newer version of Bisway theme, then all the customized CSS you did before will be gone. So have all this custom CSS in this specific area. It's very helpful so that later on it will not interfere with the original file. But if you said, yeah, you are not very comfortable of editing custom CSS code and then you just use the default, that's okay. But if you are hands-on and you have some knowledge about CSS, you can tweak the font size, font size, color very easily. So on goldenvisiontraining.com, I have a blog post that is about how to do simple CSS customization. It is on the first page. Yeah, here it is, the one. How to edit WordPress CSS, even you are non-techie. Yeah, you see here, I love this picture, it's so cute. I got this picture from Pixabay, by the way. Yeah, so there's some basic CSS knowledge for you, and that will be enough for you to do some simple customization. For example, change the color of the font, change the size of the font, and change the background color, etc. Okay, so yeah, this section is pretty simple. After you do the change, you save all changes. And the contact page map. So contact page map, what you do is, because I do not know Cadence, the address of her store. If you have a local store and you have a address of your store, you just go to maps.google.com and then you enter the address of your location, and then so it will create an image for you. Let's see if I can do an example for you. Maps.google.ca. For example, we're going to enter Victoria College. Address 200 Consumers Road, North York. Okay. Okay. So we have the address here, and then I believe it's here, somewhere here. Okay. Click on this gear icon, and then click on Share or Embed Map. So you see here, this is the embed map. Yeah, we need to use the embed iframe. Yeah, this is a piece of iframe code. So copy this piece of code and then paste it to here. Paste it to here and save changes. Yeah, save changes. So you have the contact. This will show show the location of your business on the site, on the website, on your website. Okay, so that's the contact page map. And then click on social. Let's move on to the social. Click on the social. Here you just enter your Facebook URL, and it will be best, because if this is your business, it's better to use your Facebook fan page URL, and your Twitter URL, RSS feed URL, or Yahoo URL, YouTube URL. Yeah, you just put whatever that you have into the corresponding field, and then save changes. So you once you have that, you will see, okay, because we don't have any of those, So what we can do is, because I don't know Cadence fan page, Facebook fan page. So what I will do is just enter facebook.com here, and then enter twitter.com. And then later on, you can change that to your own URL. Okay, save it. And so let's take a look. Okay, so see here, it has a social Facebook icon and a Twitter icon here, social link. Yeah, it's a little bit small, but I think if you you will be okay. But if you have some knowledge of CIS, about CSS, and then you can customize it to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's move on to footer section. To the footer section, this is where you enter your footer tags. So here I change it to copyright 2015 angelspa-toronto.com, angelspa-toronto.com. And you see here, yeah, it's it shows the current, the right one. Because for anything in this theme option customization, if you do not do the customization, if you do not enter your own information, and the Bizway theme is going to pull their default information. Of course, those are the information of Bizway, the developer team, the company who owns this theme, their name, their contact information, and their address. So it's the it's the inkthemes.com that owns. It's an Indian company that they developed this theme. Okay, so footer information, that'll be your information, Cadence, email information, and the footer call information. You just give the call number, phone number. Phone number will be, we just put something here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, save changes. Okay, we're almost done. SEO options. So for the SEO options, you can, SEO option, you can enter the meta keywords, meta description, and the author name. So for this section, usually I do not do this SEO options because we have WordPress SEO by Yoast, and it's a pretty comprehensive, sophisticated SEO plugin. So that's why we do not need to do it here. So you can just skip it. So that's all. That's all you need to do to customize Bizway theme to build a professional looking website. So this is what I did before the Google Hangout. I spent about an hour. I just, most of the time actually, I spend most of the time on creating this logo and find the pictures and crop the pictures for the slider and featured area. So it's pretty simple. And of course, you also need to go to the widget area. Go to the widget area. That's a secondary widget area, first footer widget area, second footer widget area, third footer widget area, and the fourth footer widget area. So here they are. One footer, first footer widget area, second footer widget, third footer widget, and the fourth footer widget. So that's where you enter your information here. Widget, okay, yeah. So what you do is, because they have some default information there, and you can click on let's see that we click on this one, fourth footer widget area, and just drag any widget. So for example, let's use calendar. Let's use calendar. Okay. Okay, because it's a little bit hard to drag. Okay, yeah. Okay. Add widget. And I'm going to change them to, to calendar. And then later on, you can change them to a different widget once you have time to do that. We just kind of just want to replace the default widget content, widget area, widget content. Yeah, we just use the calendar for all of them. Add widget and save. Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, you see here? Yeah, we have all this calendar here, and then let's change the last one. So in May's Google Hangout, actually I use a in this fourth widget area, we use a opt-in form, the MailChimp opt-in form. So if you need to add yeah, definitely you need to add an opt-in form to your website. So you can choose this one to add a MailChimp. It's a free MailChimp account, and then you can create a MailChimp opt-in box here. And if you need to know how to do it, just go to our membership site and then click on, there's a Google Hangout. It's under Foundation. It is under Foundation. That's Google Hangout. Google Hangouts. So this is it's in May Google Hangout. You see here, in May Google Hangout, you will learn how to use MailChimp for WordPress plugin to create an opt-in form. This is, yeah, in May, we show you how to create a MailChimp opt-in form using a MailChimp for WordPress plugin. Okay, so that's all. So you have the widget area taken care of. And of course, I see that here, blog, spot tips. Yeah, you see here. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? Yeah, of course, you need to add content and do a little more tweaking. But the main setup has been done for you. So it is pretty easy. Calendar, secondary widget area. Let me see, what is a secondary widget area? Yeah, massage. Because there's no content, so that's why the widget kind of switch to the left side. See here. You just go back to the pages. This is what we offer. about facial. Okay, you see that once you add some content to the page, then the widget area switch to the right hand side, to the right column. So that looks good. Okay, of course, you need to do a little cleanup for the widget. Now we can go back and clean up the widget on the secondary. Yeah. So for the widget, if you do not like it, and then just delete it. It's very easy. It's very easy. And for example, this calendar, we don't need it because usually I would like to throw like calendar in a widget just to see where you locate it. And this, yeah, well, we need it there. Okay, so that's what I want to show you on how to customize Bizway theme to build a professional looking WordPress website. And if you have a small business and if you have a limited budget, you want to do it yourself, you see that it's pretty easy to do. Okay, so let's switch to my slider, my PowerPoint. PowerPoint. Let me switch to the PowerPoint. Okay, so we just covered how to customize your Bizway theme to build a professional looking website. And as promised, so here are the two resources that I use to create a logo, a very quick logo, and create a favicon. And this free tool to create logo is graphicsprings.com, and the favicon tool is favicon.htmlkit.com/favicon. And I'm going to post the slides to our membership site under Zoom Google Hangout. So you have access to that. You can print it out. Okay, next, I want to very quickly go over a very general, a commonly asked question. The other day, when Linda came to me and then she asked me, she said she has been blogging for a while, but she hasn't made any money yet. So why is that? This is a very common question. So first of all, I want to share with you, blogging is not a get rich quick thing, get rich quick way to make money online. Yeah, you will, blogging is slow. Yeah, blogging is slow. And actually today, I read an article on Costco membership, the magazine, and they talk about, they interviewed, there's an article interviewed several bloggers in Ontario, in Canada. Some of them, a lady in Hamilton and another lady in Ottawa or Montreal. They all have been blogging for quite several years, and then they gradually build their popularity. So I know, I hear you. I know what you're going to say. You say that, okay, yeah, I cannot wait so many years. I cannot wait that long. I hear you. I know. So what you want to do is you want to, of course, you want to keep blogging, keep to create content. But at the same time, you have to make sure you have these 5 critical elements on your website. Because if you do not have these 5 critical elements on your website, it will be very hard for you to make money online. Why? Because it's not like this year, the internet has been this year probably is the 20th anniversary of the internet, right? People have been using internet. There are so many websites. There's close to 1 billion websites on the internet. So it's not like 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years ago when you just have a very basic website. You start to blog, you start to write the blogging, and then you can attract people to your website. But nowadays, there are so many websites, and the people can find any content by searching on Google. So it's very hard to attract visitors to your website, and especially to build loyal readers. So if you want to make money from your website, if you want to monetize your website, here are the 5 critical elements that you must have. The first one is problem. When you write, you're writing to you're targeting a specific group of people. Either they could be moms, or they could be small business owners, or they could be the people who like to travel. So what are the problems they are facing? What are the frustration they are facing? Because if you tell them, if you write all these on your website, because people, they search online or they visit a website, usually they have a problem. They're looking for some answers. They're looking for answers, and they are looking for solutions. So when you address their problem on your website, you get their attention. And then second critical element is promise. How can you help them solve their problem, right? If you just say that, okay, I just provide you information. I'm passionate about making knitting, and I'm just sharing you the information. Yeah, of course, yeah. Sometimes, if you're in the right niche, you simply share the information. That will get people's attention. But most of the time, people are busy. You will not get their attention. They are not looking for more information. They are looking for a solution. So, for example, there could be many websites that are about WordPress, how to build a WordPress website, and many blogs and many video tutorials. But still, there are a lot of people, they don't get it. They could not build a WordPress website by themselves. So for that group of people, what kind of a solution they're looking for? They probably are looking for someone who can help them to build a WordPress website, who can customize the website for them. So if you provide that service, you get their attention, because you not only simply provide information to them, you also provide them a solution. Because nowadays, everybody knows that it's crying out loud. We're bombarded with information. Of course, a lot of them information, they're helpful, they're useful, but to having all this helpful and useful information, sometimes they may not help you solve your problem. If I'm a kind of non-techie, I really don't want to learn all these technical things. I kind of just shut my mind to those kind of information. I simply want someone to do it for me, right? Just like one of the jokes is that if you teach someone to fish, they will have a fish for a whole life. But if you give someone a fish, the person can only have fish for a day. If you teach them how to fish, they will have fish for the rest of their life. But the reality is that people don't want to learn to fish. They just simply say that, give me a fish. If you provide the service that give them a fish or fish with them, then you got their attention, right? That's a promise that they want. Okay, so the number 3, the third critical element is proof. Okay, you said that you can help them. You can help them to build an e-commerce site or WordPress site. But how could they trust you, right? Do you have proof? There's so many people they promise, they said they can do this and do that, but as a matter of fact, they could not. They're not as good as they boast, right? So to back up your promise, you need to have testimonials from your existing customers, or you have videos. You have videos, and on the video, you can demo, you can show the features, the functionality of your product, how the product can help them, your target audience, to solve their problem, make their life easier, more enjoyable. Or in a video, so for example, if you can help people to build a Magento e-commerce site, and then you can create video tutorials, the snippets of 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes video to show people how to do one thing and customize or do the setting for the Magento e-commerce site. But of course, but some people, they have this concern. They said, okay, if I show them, then they know how to do it. They will not come back to me. Yeah, that will happen. That will happen. I'm not saying that it will never happen. It could be, right? For some people, they're very hands-on, like me. When they watch the video and then they can do it themselves, so they will not go to you. But even that's the case, the person still has a gratitude to you because you help them, right? But then a lot of people, they're not that hands-on, or they do not have time to investigate all this, to study all this. Some people, they prefer to spend their time running their own business instead of studying the technical stuff, right? So they're still going to help you, to hire you to help them. So that's the video. So on the video, you can show how your product works, or do some video tutorials to teach people how to do a simple task. So that will help them, right? But then the majority of them, they still come to you for service. And the number 4, the fourth critical element is offer. You have to have offer on your website. The offer can be coupon, discount, free trial, sample, etc. So you can pay attention to the website that has been very profitable. Go through those websites. Almost all have offers, irresistible offers, right? If you own an e-commerce site, you want to have coupons, you want to have some discounts, and you want to have coupons for special occasion. For example, tomorrow is July 1st. I see that some website, they have this July 1st coupon, special coupon, and you can get it $10 off $200, $250 orders, and this coupon will be valid till midnight July 1st. Yeah, I should have a July 1st sale for our membership site, right? Maybe. Okay, so for the different special occasions, you want to have a special offer. Think about a supermarket. Why do you go to a supermarket? Why do you go to some every Thursday, especially in my neighborhood, we get the flyers from supermarket. So my mom liked to go through, even though she does not understand English, but she liked to enjoy to go through the flyers of each supermarket. And then surprisingly, she always can spot the good deals. So think about that, okay, right? When you have an online store, it is like a traditional, the supermarket, the offline supermarket. So you want to have the coupons, the discount, the special promotions, free trials, or some samples, right? And some people, they have this concern. They said, yeah, if I have this coupon, discount, free trial, samples, so that will lower my profit, my margin. Yeah, maybe. But then think about this, because your store is online, and you can attract people all of the places. So there's no geography limitation. So actually, your customer base is a lot bigger, is a lot wider than the traditional brick and mortar stores. So think about that, and then you can have a bigger customer base. And then even though maybe your margin is your profit, the percentage of your profit is a little bit less, 2% less, 1% less, or 5% less. But then think about that, because you get more customers, it's still worthwhile. Okay, the last critical element is action. You want to urge people. Sorry, here is a type mistake. You want to urge people to take immediate action. Urge people to take immediate action. What do you want them to do, right? If book an appointment for the spa business, book an appointment is the most important action that will lead a sale, a customer to you. Then urge people to book an appointment online or by phone. If get a quote is an urgent, is a step, is an action that leads a people, a prospects to a customer, then urge people to pick their phone or fill out the form to get quote, to get instant quote, right? Okay, so those are the 5 critical elements that you need to have on your website. Due to the time limit, so it's already 9:23. So I'm not going to show you some examples, but in the future, if I have time, and I will definitely show you some of the examples. But at least you know what you need to have on your website in order to turn it to be your website into a profit center, a lead magnet for your online business. So that's pretty much for tonight. And I hope you have learned some useful ideas and tips. So do you have any questions? If no questions, we're going to stop here. And thank you all for joining us on June Google Hangout. And tomorrow is July 1st, Canada Day. And I wish you a happy Canada Day. Happy holiday. Thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.